Hello, I'm Kimberly Warren with MidCity Excellence Community Learning Center. After 21 years of service, we are having our premier Gift of Hope benefit October 15th at the St. Joseph Country Club. We're inviting you to join us to be a friend of MCE and keep this program free. Over the years, our after-school academy has included the St. Joe Sticks drumline, mentoring, tutoring, financial education, mental health workshops, and so much more. Help us inspire a generation of excellence. Visit MCE.org and get a ticket, a table, or a sponsorship opportunity. Thank you in advance for your donation.
Are you just combing your hair, sir? All right, we're going to have
There's a light burning bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. The price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to end. But there's pride in my heart to lift us to tomorrow. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel. There is a Those kids could have been the one that showed us the cure and the missing link. And they're no longer with us because they're not afraid to die because they didn't have enough to live for. We need you to come down in the trenches or come up to the boardroom, however you want it, and share of what helped. Was it the dance? Was it the science? And he said, this one young lady told me she was from a single parent household and she had to walk through gang rivalries and walk through crime-ridden neighborhoods. And someone told her not to give up, and she told him not to give up.
We all come to terms with who are we and what are we supposed to be contributing to this world in the greatest possible way. in the least time possible. I don't know if it'll be 70 years or 100 years that I will have to fulfill some type of legacy or vision. We help them find out what their gifted and talented areas are and find their place in their niche in their community and in this world. They want a place to belong. They want a safe spot. Their parents want them off the streets and away from the TV and from the video games, and we help connect them to their destiny. And the we is a group of parents, retired teachers, professors, moms, and pops who are helping to cultivate the greatness in these young people. We have 99 students that have been engaged in our Learning Academy for the last year. We have about 50 to 60 of those kids that are active, participating in our weekly activities. Right now, it's an awkward moment for them because they're not sure where they fit in. If we don't engage them in constructive activities, uplifting events, then there's plenty of people on the streets that will put something in their hand and give them a mission and give them a vision on suicide, depression, failure, dropout. When Robert and I started MidCity, and the concept probably back in 2000, just talking about what impact could we make on the community, we were just focused on the Midtown area. There wasn't a lot of good reports coming out of that 54 block area that goes from 10th Street to 22nd Street and Mitchell to Frederick. There was about 5,000 residents living there. There wasn't a lot of activities. There wasn't a grocery store at the time in the area. There was a lot of negative stuff to say. So we said, hey, let's just focus on this area. And then we were surprised that our families moved, and they moved often because they had absentee landlords, and they lived in dilapidated houses because of the crime, because they needed to live closer to the job because they didn't have a car. So now we have kids going to 13 different schools. We have to decide every week how the kids are going to get there now because we need to keep them engaged. And in the beginning, we sat back as a team and as a group of volunteers and said, let's pour all the money we can into the kids first. Let's patch up, ghetto rig, hillbilly rig, duct tape, everything else until we have resources. We still need resources for the building, but we have the kids, we have staff, we have buses. It's amazing how much we can make do with so little when people have a heart and a mind to fulfill a vision or a mission. When you come down to MidCity Excellence, it appears that you go there to help those people, and those people pull you closer to the possibilities of a whole new world that we haven't even discovered yet. We have geniuses there. I'm very convinced of that. They are survivors. They have a lot of skills and talent. They're just not marketable yet. And so if they can ever understand the mainstream, language of medicine and insurance and stocks and bonds and how to build a portfolio, they will take over the world, and they will find new ways of running this country, running this city. We have the potential of being there 5 days a week, and some weekends we'll go well over 99 kids. In fact, our goal for the next 3 years is for 300 kids and 150 parents and adults to engage them in uplifting enrichment education. 300 kids in 4 buildings, that's a lot of kids. The buildings can hold them, but they need some attention. How quickly can we do this so we don't lose momentum? Down at MidCity, it's very easy to share who you are, to take off your hats, take off your suit, and I do feel like I can check that off the list that I am contributing something to the community that gave me a whole lot.